3 unexpected signs that your manifestations are on the way. Hey, Scott Haug here with the Manifestation Accelerator, where manifestations and results are made easy. In today's video, we're going to be going through 3 key unexpected signs that if you understand what these are, it's going to lead you down the path of having more faith and belief that these manifestations are actually coming your way. Things are working out for you, even though you don't see it. Before we jump into the video here, throw a like on the video. It's going to send it out to a lot more people, and together we can raise the consciousness of the planet. Click subscribe, and then also click the bell icon to get notified when we send out other great manifestation how-to content, as this is your go-to channel for manifestation methods, techniques, and everything else to get you tangible, real-world results. So let's jump into it. Manifestation, as you might already know, because I'm sure you're already a great learner of personal development, self-help material, all of that stuff. Manifestation really is taking the invisible to the visible through a consistent process. Okay, so the invisible to the visible through a consistent process. Now, manifestation has its connotations with it, right? In the law of attraction as well. That it's like some magical force that if I think positively enough, or I start changing out some of my beliefs, that my whole reality is going to shift. Like it's some magic trick, right? And that can often happen. I remember for me, and it might have happened for you as well, where it's like I put out my intention, I tried to follow some of the processes and things that law of attraction teachers talk about, and in my mind I had like some fantasy thing of manifestation. How it would work is like, I wanted $1 million, so if I put the intention out, the fantasy, the intention of $1 million, the next day, by that night or within 24 hours, I would have $1 million magically show up on my table. It was ridiculous. It was absurd, right? That belief of like, this stuff's magic. And I would be like, man, does this stuff really work? Is this stuff BS? Is it, is it really workable? And then I started to create more belief and faith by seeing results and actual things that would happen. I started to see signs from the universe. I started to actually write those signs down and what I was seeing and what was happening in my life. And I started to be aware of the signs that the universe would show that would say your manifestation is on its way. So what we want to do is like get away from that idea and that belief that manifestation is this magical, crazy thing that happens. It's not crazy at all. It's just science, okay? One of those things that can really help out with this whole idea of like unexpected signs is the idea that almost everything that we have in our earth, in our physical plane, is invisible. The air we breathe, you can't see it. The love that we feel, the thoughts that we think. You cut me, in half here and look at my brain, you can't see the thoughts, right? How radios work, television, Wi-Fi, phones, right? I mean, it's endless. All the things that we see, nearly all the things, are invisible. The electricity running throughout the outlets and actually powering the light bulbs, right? All this stuff is invisible, but we don't question it. We don't say, is this stuff really going to work? Is the Wi-Fi really going to work today? Is this going to work? No, we just know it works because we always see it displayed working all the time. That's a key to manifestation, understanding the unexpected signs from the universe as well. It's understanding you're manifesting all the time. You're manifesting good things, you're manifesting bad things, and those aren't really good or bad. We make them good or bad. We're manifesting events into our life. We're manifesting conversations. We're manifesting beliefs. We're manifesting different aspects of reality. We're manifesting results in every area of life. We're doing it all the time. Right now, you manifested this video. Whether you wanted to or not, you are viewing this video right now because you manifested it. Now, you manifested this channel. You're right here and now on the YouTube channel, my YouTube channel here, for a reason, because you manifested. You're in harmony with it. You're ready to receive what's the content and the knowledge in this video. We're manifesting every moment of every day. And if we can get that ingrained in our mind, we'll start to have the same idea as like if I asked you, is your Wi-Fi going to work today? You'd be like, yeah, most likely it works every day. right? You want to say, okay, well, let me look. Let me call the company. Let me make sure the Wi-Fi is going to work. Let me call the technicians. Let me have them come to my home and check out. Or you want to say that. You would say, yeah, it's going to work unless something like weird happened or something like that, because it works every day. So manifestation, we don't say, does it work or not? We say, yeah, it works every single day. It just might not work as best as I could some days. Like I might get things I don't really want instead of what I do want, right? So we got to understand that first. And then we understand from that space, you can hear and listen and see these unexpected signs. First sign that's unexpected that you're going to really say like, oh, well, that doesn't sound like a big thing at all, but it's tremendously big, is your thoughts change. Okay, now again, that's not a crazy idea. One of the unexpected signs that the universe gives to you is your thoughts change. Law of attraction isn't just about attracting results on the physical plane. It's saying that there's a rule and law governing this universe. And the first level of law of attraction is thoughts attract. So it's not just like objects attract out of nowhere. It's not like a magnet where two things come together physically only. The law of attraction dictates, as you already know, like attracts like. Well, the first level of the law is thoughts attract like thoughts. So if I'm thinking really good, I'm going to start to tend to think and attract better thoughts that are really good. If I'm on a momentum and a rhythm of thinking bad thoughts, unhealthy thoughts about myself, another, or anything else in this world, I'm going to attract like bad, improper, unhealthy thoughts. It's just how this thing goes. Now, I'm programmed as well, so I'm going to have some programming that's going to bring in automatic thoughts like those thoughts. So law of attraction really decrees first at like attracts like, thought-wise. So the first unexpected sign you want to start paying attention to know if your manifestations are coming or not, are my thoughts in a proper thought around the object that I'm desiring, that I intended to manifest, the thing that I want? Are my thoughts changing a little bit? Now, it doesn't have to be anything drastic. It could just start to be, if you wanted to manifest some sort of money, you could start thinking of something around money, better thoughts around money, better beliefs around money. You can notice a change. You compare yourself from a month ago, a year ago to today, and you're like, I do think differently around money. You know, and that's a sign that you are on the path to manifesting better in your life. Unexpected sign number 2 is also something you're going to be like, wow, this isn't mind-blowing either, is like feelings come into place. So if you are thinking of something that you really desire to manifest and you visualized it, saw the end scene, dropped that into a subconscious mind, and it's out there now, you want to start thinking in terms of, do I feel differently about the manifestation? So for example, for me, when I was starting to manifest more money, I started to feel better about money. I wasn't so worried, I wasn't so doubtful, I wasn't so fearful. Before the money actually came, I noticed a shift in how I felt around money. I noticed a shift when I shifted things around health a little bit more, around to love, all these things, right? I started to feel differently. If you notice a feeling shift, make that a mark, a positive sign that you're on the right path and your manifestation is coming to you. Because what we feel is literally what we've activated and dropped the idea into our subconscious mind, which is part of the universal mind, which actually gets impressed onto a screen of space, and that actually gets reflected back into our reality, into our lives, right? So if I'm starting to feel differently, I'm going to realize I am on the path to proper manifestation. Okay, so you don't want to think like, sometimes people get caught up and they lack belief and they doubt and they get worried about their goals and everything else, not moving forward. Why? Because they need this huge thing to take place. They need this huge goal to be accomplished in order for them to feel good, right? But if you start noticing a little bit of feeling shift, you start feeling a little bit more confident around a certain area. You start to notice a little bit more happiness around a certain area. You start to notice a little bit more, whatever the feeling is around a certain area, actually give yourself the confirmation that this is improving. I am improving my internal ground. We got to realize for every internal problem that we have, or external problem that we have, right? Not enough money, not enough love, not enough, a better house that we want. We don't have enough luxury in our lives, whatever it is. That outside problem is caused from our internal problems we're not fixing. So if we're always focused on the outside, trying to fix the outside problem, we didn't fix the internal problem, right? So we got to fix the internal first. And if we start to shift the feeling and the thoughts first and second unexpected sign the universe sends, we know we're on a better path towards the area. We're growing and we're progressing. You can actually give yourself confirmation for that and congratulate yourself, saying it's not all about getting the result. It's also about feeling good. Because why do you want anything in the first place? To feel good. You want to feel freedom. You want to feel relief, right? You want to feel balance. You want to feel good. You want to feel happy. You want to feel extraordinary, whatever it is, right? So if you nail the feeling now, you notice that's a sign that things are starting to improve, things are progressing, things are going in the right way. You're going to start to notice those things actually manifesting in your life. Okay, so notice the thought change, notice the feeling change, and with feeling, you're going to notice your actions and behaviors changing as well. Okay, you're going to notice that when you feel in a better state, what do you want to do? You want to act. You feel inspired to do service. You feel inspired to do contribution in your business or whatever it is, right? So if I feel good, I'm going to start acting differently, and that's a part of sign number 2. Sign number 3 is understanding and becoming aware of the bridge of incidents and realizing there are unexpected physical coincidences that will happen that you want to actually jot down, okay? So for example, maybe I wanted to manifest $5,000 a month or $10,000 a month business, or even $50,000 a month. It doesn't matter. I want to manifest business at, my business level to be $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 per month. I don't know how to do that. Okay, so maybe I'm in a spot where I don't know how to do that just yet. I have not done that just yet, right? But I've been visualizing it. I'm in harmony with it. I feel it to be real today. I start actually seeing myself with $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 a month coming in, right? I start to be there in my imagination, the divine center, God's eye, universe's eye is the imagination. I start seeing myself with that actually coming in. I'm going to start to manifest things that help me and support me to get to that end goal, to get to that income level. For example, so I have that $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 per month. I might see an ad on Facebook or YouTube or whatever it is for a new paid marketing ads program. They're going to teach me how to do ads. They're going to teach me how to scale my business. They're going to teach me how to expand the volume of people I'm in front of, right? So you see that and you say, wow, damn, I've been looking for a new program that I can actually help myself market to my audience better. I've been looking for something techniques-wise to actually have myself become more involved with paid advertising, right? That's a sign. You're at the right place at the right time to see the message. Now, that's a coincidence to a normal person, but it's divine timing because you created divine timing for yourself, right? It's the idea of if you weren't ready, you might have still saw that ad. But the difference is you're aware and you've initiated your ambition, so now you're ready to act on it. 2 scenarios. 1, you kept scrolling. Forget about that marketing program. Oh my God, there's so many ads on Facebook. Oh my God, there's so many ads on YouTube. I don't want to see that, whatever it is. Or you're now in a state of saying, wow, that's perfect for me. That's divine timing. Let me check this out. Same person, 2 different scenarios. What happened? This person was not ready to receive what they wanted. This person was beginning to be internally ready to receive, so the external they could act on, right? They notice the sign, okay? Another example would be somebody calls you out of the blue and lets you know about an idea, a business idea, personal idea, whatever it is, right? And you start to have this idea, and this idea has a potential of actually moving things forward, a potential to actually help your business, your life progress in a certain way. That's another key sign. You hear an idea unexpectedly. Another key sign is somebody texts you or calls you out of the blue, right? So you start to notice that somebody connected to you that was friends with you a long time ago or whatever it was is actually here connected with you in some sort of fashion randomly, right? So these are random coincidences. You jot these down, you start to puzzle piece, you say, wow, that's on my path. That's something on my path, right? That's something unexpected that just happened. So basically any little tiny thing that happens in physical life that you would have noted as coincidence, you would have noted as just random, you would have noted as nothing major, jot it down as something potentially major on your path. So 3 signs here are thoughts change, feelings and actions change, and then the bridge of instance, physical little things popping up in your life that seem random, coincidental, and just, has nothing to do with what you're about to do. Really study them and say, is this a sign on my path? Okay, you allow these signs to pop up in front of you, and when you do so and you start to notice them, you increase your belief that everything is on its way, manifestations are coming to you, and things are really happening. All right, take these 3 key signs, manifest what you want, set out your intention, and allow yourself to really be in harmony with seeing these signs popping up in your life and understanding the thoughts and feelings and actions that are coming up for you. If you want any other help, check out our manifestation programs and coaching below in the description as well. Clicking the link, we got a lot of great systemized, methodically laid out roadmaps for you around manifestation. Literally, so you can just log in, do your module, do your video, do your worksheet, do your action item, all organized beautifully, step by step, all chain linked together. It's like going up a staircase. So you can actually systemize manifestation. You can actually take manifestation and allow yourself to consistently bring in what you want on a daily basis. We have all that covered for you. Go in the description below, click the link for the courses, check them out, get signed up right away. We made it very doable on your financial investment, time investment. Everything's gonna be very easy, simple, and fun for you to learn and to go through. At the same time, it's gonna allow you to bring in tangible results. That's what we're about. Not learn a lot more personal development. We're about helping you get results, helping you actually manifest everything you could ever want to in your life. Check it out right away in the description below. And these 3 signs here, these 3 unexpected signs, take notes about them, understand your manifestations coming through, and take note and jot down when these things actually occur in your life.